First of all, I want to thank, obviously, Karen Mudgett for everything she's done the past 4 years. I'm getting anxiety thinking that she's not going to be back next year. Jeff Fox and every other parent. Our managers, Ben and Nick, phenomenal guys. Yeah. They do everything for me. They keep my mind clear, so it's great to have guys like that around. Coach Franco, who obviously always supports us, but was, when I was out, when my wife was in the hospital, he was able to, I called him that day and said, this is what we need. I gave him the scouting report, him, and he was able to run a session. My assistant coach, same thing, I called him. Jordan Moore, he take the reins. I'm watching him develop as a coach. It's beautiful to see, and he's just helps me out tremendously. I know assistant coaches don't get a lot of credit, especially JV coaches, but I see the value, and we all, every team sees the value of the coaches who are developing the youngsters. The principals, we have a lot of support from the principals. Obviously, every team, it's tremendous, especially the Twitter support, love it. I know I was talking to somebody about the finals, and they said, oh, were the principals there? I said, of course the principals were there. It was a final. I hugged the assistant principal, I think. I don't recall. It was a blur, but obviously Franco already talked about the ending of the game. Tremendous. It's incredible. Anyone that I see, they just want to talk about that. It's, you see a lot of finals, but that was absolutely insane what happened. If you didn't see it, watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on the Waterbury Papers website. It's awesome. It's great. The articles, again, read them if you haven't read them. It's cool. We're all part of that community. But it'll give you chills. It gives me chills, and I just ear to ear grinning about what they were able to accomplish. So proud of them. I just wanted to read a letter that I got, and I showed it up. It's from an alumni, and I think it kind of fits in with everybody here, whether you're a soccer player or whether you're whatever sport you play. He was at the game, and he says, I generally think that to be a truly successful unit, a high school sports team must try to, 1, win the game, obviously. 2, protect and stand up for each other. And 3, play with class. Something that I think that every Mills team always does. It's not always easy to navigate and strike a balance between the 3. And I was immensely proud to see you uphold the values befitting the club and still come away with a tremendous win. I hope you realize the impact this victory has not only had on your teammates, coaching staff, and families, and do not forget to thank your parents for these hours and energy they have dedicated to your soccer career, but also the towns of Burlington and Harwinton. Throughout the game, I was repeatedly pinged. People don't use pinged often, but repeatedly pinged for updates by soccer and Mills alum alike, living in all corners of the world. And honestly, the tweets that we got, I got somebody named Joe Morovsky, who's apparently a ninja warrior. He's a Chappaqua kid, yes. He tweeted to us after watching our entrance back into town, and he says, rivals growing up, but couldn't be more proud. And some other guy named Brian Schneed, he's also verified on Twitter, so it's got to mean something. He says, I know a ton of proud alums, coast to coast, big deal for my community, my hometown. And it's cool. It's like the way these guys made people feel. There were townsfolk at the game with no connection to the program, who were simply excited to watch LSM on this stage. Most importantly, consider the impact this historic victory has on the younger generations of boys and girls who play soccer in our communities, children who uphold Lewis Mills sports in the highest esteem and represent the leaders and role models of tomorrow. And again, it's whether you are a basketball, soccer, football, whoever was there should have been, I would hope, was impacted by what these boys did with their backs against the wall and to come out victorious in that game. It was awesome. And lastly, I'll say that for me, I've seen heartbreak. This group in the program since 2012, I've seen a lot of heartbreak at the end. And I always thought that if we won the last game, it would just be tremendous, and I would leave the season a happy man. And yeah, it's awesome. I'm so proud of them, but it's still over. I'm still going to miss these seniors. The team, we're never going to have this team again. So whether you win your last game, whether you lose your last game, whether you win only one, tie only one, it still hurts. to see this season end, and I really do love these guys, and I'm going to miss them. So congratulations, boys. All right, our first award is the Sportsmanship Award for Carter Viets. Carter is a rock solid player. He's a great kid, quiet, but an awesome kid. And don't think anything less. He is an animal on the field. So he played a phenomenal finals, good semifinals as well, but an awesome finals. Congratulations. Next award is for Chris Setterquist. It's the Defensive Player of the Year award. We value defenders on this program because our philosophy is we build from the back. And he's a sophomore, and he led the team to a 19-0-1 state championship season. Very impressive, and just nothing but love. Next award is the Coach's Award for Matt Gilbert. Gilby's a guy that, again, didn't get the accolades, but he was our leading scorer this year. He scored the game-winning goal against Haddam Killingworth in the quarters, scored a stunner in the semifinals. I'll probably forget my anniversary, but I'll never forget that goal. Beautiful. Last but not least, my favorite award, the Unsung Hero Award, goes to Joe Neary. This award is for someone that doesn't get the accolades. They may play in a position that maybe get overlooked, but Joe was one of the most solid players we've had all year. Consistent, his passing accuracy, it was near perfect, and we value passing, as you saw in that last goal. We value it, and he's improved so much. Love the job he did.